3:45, March 15th, Pi Day is over. Wearing orange, partly because I went to Oklahoma State, studied engineering, was offered engineering scholarship. Main reason I went to Oklahoma State, and I was offered a scholarship because of my almost perfect scores in math on the ACT. Pi Day, Math Day. My math subject was, my 99 percentile on the ACT, 98. Took it several times trying to get a perfect overall score, whatever, or the best overall score. Math is precision. There's little ambiguity mostly with math. Not a lot of ambiguity, opinions. It's either right or it's wrong. It's the way it is. 1 plus 1 equals 2. I made a joke up. Ask a lawyer, what's 1 plus 2 equal? And they won't give you a straight answer. They'll just argue about it. I mean, it's simple. 1 plus 2 equals 3. They'll just argue about it. That's my joke about lawyers and courts and other people who refuse to address issues straight on, head on, correctly, fairly, rightly. That's one of the things that screws me up is having people who don't address issues head on, correctly, straight on. Especially when those people are people I count on, like my dad. I counted on him, my mom, the law, the courthouse judges, people who are empowered to be bosses in companies where I've worked at or applied to work at, and where they've disrespected me, lied, created chaos, gossip, proved there's just a bunch of punks, and thus the whole company's a bunch of punks. When the police and courthouse backs up, they're all a bunch of punks, so there's nothing left. It's just all chaos and madness and no credibility, just a bunch of punks everywhere in charge, attacking me, disrespecting me. It's madness. March Madness. It's just madness, period. Every individual does what's best for themselves. So those individuals and those companies do what's best for themselves, whatever they can get away with, that they've learned they can get away with. I don't know. I do when I'm paid, That's why I am. What I do is best for myself. I've never been in charge of a public company, where other people can say we own the place too. Never been in charge. And, I don't know. I mean, I've been told that just because you own a place doesn't mean you get a paycheck when I was 16. And if you're an owner, as an owner, the law is the law. Owners get 100% respect. My ownership's been disrespected at these stockbrokers and other companies around here. So starting at Merrill Lynch, you owe me $1 trillion for disrespecting my ownership. The board of directors never replies. The Kansas City, whoever the fuck those punks are, I mean, who the hell knows? All they do is blindside and take me to court and get their way in court. Merrill Lynch in Kansas City has nothing to do with Merrill Lynch in New York and all this other bullshit they make up. I own Merrill Lynch. I own 1 share. I own a 1 penny's worth. I own it to a trust, through a third company, through a mutual fund or ETF. What difference does it make? They just blindside and don't give me a chance. So owning the place doesn't mean you get a paycheck. So, what's that to do with me getting my $5 billion a year hedge fund paycheck? Because you're no different than everybody else. And they disrespect my degrees and ACT scores and GMAT percent and everything else. So, and the people in the headquarters don't reply to me. So, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to think? I think $5 billion is minimum wage for me. That's the benchmark. And I'm better than the $5 billion a year man probably on the ACT and GMAT. And degrees. Being cool, man. Well, I guess when I was in college, I drank drunk and smoked a couple cigarettes, acting cool or whatever. I've always been fucked up by those idiots since I was 16, so I was kind of fucked up in college sometimes. My mind was not always logically precise like it always was, because the math, logical precision, logical right was never really in real life, was never there dealing with people and companies. It's just, hand me the trillion punks, Merrill Lynch. Smith Barney, Payne Webber, State of Kansas, State of Missouri, Police, Johnson County, Casey Moe, Kansas Securities Commission, punks. All the punks involved in disrespecting me, truly. And minimum wage for me is $5 billion paycheck. That's just simple. I mean, kindergarten level logic math there. Punks couldn't even fucking goddamn get into Purdue or engineering in Oklahoma State. But and how do they become get power to judge and disrespect me? It's not right.